I do think that we do have threats for hail and high winds, mainly between 7 o'clock and about 2 o'clock in the morning. But you pointed out something very important. The cloudy skies out there are actually helping us. As with the overcast conditions right now, we're also seeing on a Bolton Field tower camera, without wall-to-wall sunshine, Andrew, we're somewhat limiting the fuel that is available for those storms, and that is a bit of good news. Not to mean that it can't happen, because we are going to be tracking some bad storms, but I don't think they are as bad as they could be had we seen wall-to-wall sunshine today. So let's get right into the radar scan for you and talk about what's coming up for us as we get through the area of the temperatures for the first part. We're looking at low to mid 70s for us, and that continues to be the case. Warm, a bit more humid out there, and going through the evening, we're going to see the stormy conditions move back in, really starting after 7 o'clock and going through midnight and even into the wee hours of your Friday morning. Right now, we're looking at the impacts, really focusing on two things, the hail and the strong winds. Not to say that flooding won't be a concern. Wait till I show you the possible rainfall totals. And with any severe weather this time of the year in central Ohio, a tornado not out of the question, but the atmosphere is really setting up for these two things to be our primary concerns. That's why we're keeping that possibility of severe weather for much of central northern Ohio. The areas down to the south still will get some wild weather, but the threat diminishes there as the storms will be moving in later tonight into the wee hours of the morning. And again, there's the camera shot right now showing that bit of a milky overcast, which is helping to keep things for the moment in check. But further off toward the west, here's the active weather and the storms moving in right along that cold front. Not much in the way of coverage, but I do expect a line to begin to form in those cells dropping southeast with time. Going through the night again, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock to about 2 o'clock in the morning. That's the window that we're watching closest. Hour by hour, new model information in showing the storms working in during that timeline, mainly favoring along the north of I-70 through 9 to 10 o'clock. Later on in the evening, watch all this rain and thunderstorms dropping to the southeast. This being the case around 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. Very dangerous situation with thunderstorms coming in overnight. We're going to keep you safe and keep an eye on that situation even through tomorrow morning. As we go through the rest of the forecast, here's what we're looking at with rainfall. Also new model information, a lot of rain coming back in. This might be a bit overdone, but generally speaking, plan for a lot of rain. Might want to check those sump pumps tonight before you go to bed. During the day tomorrow, could see a passing shower midday, but overall, the hallmark of tomorrow's forecast is going to be drying, cooling, and windy, but all that will improve just in time for your Saturday forecast, and we're going to keep Sunday dry too. Forecast for tonight does show the chance of showers and some storms for you moving back in. Let's get right to that extended forecast for you. Temperatures during the nighttime, we're going to drop down to the 50s. Slight chance of a midday shower tomorrow. We're dry and warm on Saturday, even warmer on Sunday. Monday to Tuesday, the chance of a few raindrops and rumbles. A bit of a drop into Friday, but right back in the mid 80s with some thunderstorms by next weekend.